Bringing something from a natural organic state to a tangible item is an act of God. I do not have a background in jewelry making. I've been with Homeland Security for over 18 years. When you find them pieces anywhere else, they stolen. My Black Girl Magic, my Maddie piece, my Millie piece, those are actually silhouettes of my daughters.
Welcome to Common Threads by Inobi, a creative space where fashion-forward individuals have relatable discussions. My name is Udema Anthony. I am your host, and we are joined here today with the beautiful, ever so joyous Miss Shayla.
Thank
How are
you.
you?
I'm well. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being here today.
Absolutely.
So let's start, of course. Talk to me about your outfit because I love it. You look fabulous.
Thank you. So, I knew this was about fashion, so I was like, you gotta step up.
Always.
You gotta bring it. So I put a little 1-2 number on. I love loud colors. Normally I am like kind of model tone, but this like piece, I love the ensemble together. So I was like, get your little thigh high boot, with some vibrant colors. So yeah. I put it on today.
I love it. And then
Thank you.
I feel like this is a beautiful segue because you have some very nice necklaces on and I love your pendant. So I wonder where it's from.
Yes. Well, this is from my own collection named after myself. I am Shayla Ansa, and the jewelry brand is Shayla Ansa Collection. It's a collection of original jewelry pieces that embraces Black culture.
I love it.
Thank
you said your name is Shayla Ansa.
Yes, ma'am.
The Ansa sounds super familiar.
Yes, ma'am. So my husband of soon to be 11 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. April makes 11 years. He's Ghanaian.
Okay.
Both parents from Ghana. And so when I was looking for a logo, a symbol, his sister, shout out to Loretta, love her. She was like, it has to be a Ghanaian symbol. I'm like, yes, absolutely. Let's blend our two cultures. And Besesaka, which is what she is, was the first thing that stood out to us, and so that's how we picked it.
I love it. So talk to us about this symbol. What does it stand for?
Yes, so I have it on as a pendant, but I also have it on as earrings a bracelet.
I love it.
And it basically means abundance. It has several meanings, right? But it's always known from abundance. It's called Besesaka. It means luxury. It means unity. It means power. So everything that I embody, that Black cultures embody, had to be my logo.
I love that.
Thank you.
Are there any other symbols that kind of draw your attention or very close to your heart or anything like that?
As far as symbols, not necessarily, but I didn't start off making Besesaka as the jewelry. Like my very first piece was the Maddie, and it was a little Black girl with natural puff ball, and once I got that piece made, it just kind of spiraled into this. And I knew for a fact, I'm going to eventually have to make Besesaka because she's just too beautiful to just be a logo. Like she had to be manifested into a tangible item. So yeah, that's how we got Besesaka as the jewelry pieces.
That's beautiful.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So I love how you have these very specific symbols and this very specific jewelry, right?
Yes.
How do you combat the rising demand for custom made stuff?
Well, that is always a question. Do you make custom jewelry? And I always respond with, all my pieces are custom. If you listen, check me then. No, because I tell people all the time, if you find my pieces, now given we know Besesaka is not mine, right? I did not create it. She is an African symbol, right? But my Black Girl Magic, my Maddie piece, my Millie piece, those are actually silhouettes of my daughters. So when you find them pieces anywhere else, they stolen. That's what I tell people. So if you see them anywhere else, they stolen. And knockoffs always come, so when people ask for custom pieces, and eventually I would love to be able to make, custom names and things like that in that nature, custom silhouettes, but Maddie, Millie, those things are custom. They are original.
No,
Thank
truly,
you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So where did the inspiration come from to start making jewelry? Not just, the custom and stuff like that, but what got you started?
That's a good question. So I do not have a background in jewelry making. I've been with Homeland Security for over 18 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So needless to say, it was one day, my daughter, Madison, she was turning 13. I was like, yes, I'm gonna build her this beautiful charm bracelet. Like, this is gonna be amazing, right? I'm just scrolling, trying to make her a charm bracelet, and you cannot find nothing that looks like her. You can find nothing that embraced her beauty, her power. And I was like visually upset. So my husband just looked at me. He was like, what's wrong? I'm like, I'm mad. You know, I'm like, I'm trying to find something for Madison, and I can't find anything to build for her. And he just nonchalantly was like, build it. Or created. I'm looking at him like, yes, sir. It's like, what do you mean? Like, yeah. So after I got mad, you know, it was like, what kind of response was that? But no, like that, hindsight, that was a powerful response.
Yes.
Like, he had enough power in me to say, create it. And I sat on it for 3 days and I created it. And the very first piece was the Maddie. And it was Madison's silhouette. I sent it off and they sent it back to me on a necklace, and I was like, bet, that's it.
That is
I was
beautiful.
Like, that's it. Yes, thank
oh my
you.
Goodness.
Thank you, yeah.
So before you started this brand, if there was some type of advice you could have given yourself, like right before you started, what would you have said?
Trust the process. Do not try to blow up sooner than what God wants you to.
Are you reading my
Am I? No, because I mean, it was so many times that I was like, man, this brand is so dope. And it took me a lot to say that about myself, because I feel like I was to my own horn or being boastful, but no, like, it is a dope brand and I wanted to blow up so quickly, so soon. But hindsight, oh my God, God, thank you. Take me through these steps. Trust this process, because it has been an amazing one.
I love that.
Thank you, thank you.
So, do you have any memorable customer stories?
Girl, yes. Okay. So, I mean, I have been blessed enough to just being in contact with pretty high up celebrities. So, Essence was one of my biggest ones. I met Yandy. Yes, I met Jay Bolden. He's an amazing stylist. Oh my God, Niecy Nash have my piece on.
Oh my goodness.
Carrie Hilson. Oh my gosh, she had my pieces for probably like 2 or 3 years now. Courtney Taylor so it's just a lot of people that genuinely wear it, not like paid to wear it, you know, not like they put it on and never wear it again. Like, I've constantly seen them in it. So just been able to genuinely reach out to them, like, do you love my piece? And they're like, I absolutely love it. I always wear it. And then see them actually wearing it. So yeah, it's been amazing.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
What is your idea of marketing? Like, is there a specific process that you have, or do you have a purpose behind your marketing? Like, kind of what does that look like?
Oh my gosh. Okay. I need help with marketing, just to be frank. Like, when it comes down to how I'm able to make these connections, it's just really being authentically me. Like, going to them, going to someone that they know, like trying to slide in here and there to just be like, hey, just look at it. I know people get shot at all the time and everything, and I'm just like, once you see the brand, you're gonna fall in love. The quality, you can shower, you can swim, you can work out. Like, I haven't taken my pieces off in years. Oh, I'm sorry. And so that's my form of marketing right now, like authentic connections. But I know to reach the masses, I need to just brand bigger, wider, you know, scale higher. Yeah.
I feel like it's definitely getting there. I mean, like, like you said, I love that type of confidence. Once you see it, you're going to want it. So your number one thing right now is just get people to see it. That's really it.
Yeah,
I love that.
For sure. Thank you.
So what's one sacrifice that you've had to make in your life to make the life that you're living now? We can think about fashion, we can think about the brand, we can think about professional, personal.
Ooh, you know what? I've been blessed enough to not have to make many sacrifices. Like, I have such a huge support system. And so, meaning that I can still work my job and be a doting mother and a basketball mom, you know, and a amazing wife. Like, I haven't had to make huge sacrifices. I think if I consider it a sacrifice, is realizing that when you have something like this, the copycats will come. And that was something I wasn't really initially prepared for. Not so soon, at least. I was like, I understand Gucci, Prada, all of, those brands get knocked off and everything, but I thought I was gonna have a longer chance to kind of, baby my brand and build my brand up, and realizing that no, once you put like somebody told me, they're not gonna steal nothing that's not worth stealing. That's true. Right? So that was one of my sacrifices, like putting my baby out there and, not fully can be able to protect her. Mm-hmm. So that's a sacrifice.
I hear that. So who are 3 living people right now that you would consider fashion icons?
Oh, Tiana Taylor.
That's not the first time I've heard that.
Really?
Yes. Oh, I'm really happy to hear that.
Baby, listen, that thing there, Fantasia.
Okay.
Now she surprised me. Like, her stylist has really been gathered her. I think his name was something 3000, but he's doing amazing.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yes, he's doing some work with Fantasia. And of course Tabitha Brown. I think like she's so bold with her colors. That's something I aspire to be, like just big earrings, different colors, and different nails and things like that. So yeah, those are the top 3, I think so.
I love that. I can definitely agree with that list, 100%.
Thank you.
I love that. Are there any stories that you like to tell through your fashion and or through your accessories?
Bringing something from a natural organic state to a tangible item is an act of God. It really is. And to have pieces that represent us, like you can look and be like, that's a woman with an afro, like that looks like me. And so it was funny, and this is a funny story. So my pieces, yes, it caters to Black culture, Black women, Black men, but it's for everybody. Everybody wants to feel abundance. Everybody wants to feel luxury. Like everybody wants that. And it was one, I was at a market, and this like white lady, very nice, and she was like, oh, I love your pieces, could my granddaughter wear one? And I said, absolutely she could. Her daughter was, I think her granddaughter was probably like a young 8 years old, and I would tell her, I said, I grew up with little white girls on my shirt all the time. You understand? Yes. We didn't have that representation, and I didn't necessarily see color. It was just, oh, it's a cute mermaid, it's a cute this, but they were white, right? And that's what I told her, and I was like, this Maddie, yes, although she is the silhouette of a little Black girl, your granddaughter, she said, well, give me 2. I was like, okay.
I love that.
Yeah, so it's just like, yes, I'm gonna always uplift and support my Black culture, my Black people, but this is a brand, this is a luxury brand for everyone.
I love that you brought up that story. Like, I'm Nigerian.
Yes.
So I really do love to wear Ankara whenever I have the chance. Like, this exact outfit I've worn to work before.
And it's beautiful.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. Yeah, you look amazing. Come on now.
Shayla.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I'm gonna give credit when it's due, baby. Yes.
And I feel like there was one day I was actually in New Orleans with some of my girlfriends, and one of them, their luggage got lost. And I gave her one of my Ankara dresses so that she could wear, because we were gonna go to brunch and we wasn't gonna leave her in the hotel.
Right.
We're gonna take a picture.
Yeah.
She looks stunning in the dress. And this is a girl 5, 6, 7 shades lighter than me.
Oh, okay.
She's white.
Yeah.
And she was wearing this Ankara dress, and she got so many compliments. I was wearing another Ankara dress with her, and we were both getting compliments like left and right.
Yes.
And at first she was like, I didn't know if this was something that I'd be able to wear. And I'm like,
be able to pull off. Yeah.
Of course you can. You know? So I really appreciate you saying that to that woman. Because it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
That conversation is really important for us to have.
Yes.
Everyone has their own opinions on this type of thing, but my opinion is anyone can wear it. Anyone can be a part of that. So
yeah. It was one that asked me about the Hello Black. I was like, do you love Black culture? Do you support Black culture?
Support.
Listen, yes. Are you uplifting Black love? Like, and that is true. Can they? I said, girl, you can buy that?
Definitely.
Yes.
So to wrap everything up, I want to know, what are your 3 go-to styling or fashion hacks?
Baby, a nice faja, okay?
A nice faja.
A nice faja, okay? A body contouring.
I feel you.
Under Armour. I don't know what you want to call it, but snatch me in.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen,
Heard.
Snatch me in. Okay, invest in a very nice one that slims everything down. I love those. Like I said, when I started, I'm more comfortable. So heels, being 5'10", even though my husband's 6'2", and I try to be like, okay, it doesn't matter. You're gonna be tall, but like, I love me a good Croc. Oh.
Okay, heard. I got Crocs over there right now.
Listen. My husband like, you can put the Crocs on? Yes. Okay, give me all the colors. And denim.
I like denim.
I like denim.
I like denim.
You can wear denim summer, spring, fall. Like, you can't go wrong with a nice denim jacket, denim shirt, denim pants, denim purse. So, yeah, I think those are my 3 hacks.
I love that.
Thank you.
Miss Shayla, thank you so much for joining me and talking with me and sharing your story and these beautiful products. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me. You were absolutely lovely. Okay, it is nice
You
to
heard it
next
here
to
first. Let me stop.
next to you. Yeah, I appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent.